Alright guys, so today we are looking at StudentVue. This is where you are going to find your grades. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to this link right here, and that's where you're going to log in. You will use your PSD login and password, and make sure you click on the Student tab. Once you have logged in, you're going to see the Student Rights and Code of Conduct. This is a place where you're going to have to sign your name. This is just you agreeing to the terms of StudentVue and just saying that you are going to use it correctly. So type your name right here and then click yes. Once you have done so, you will see a screen that looks a whole lot like this, minus the winky face. So this is your toolbar. You will see on this side right here where my cursor is, these are all of the options that you have to navigate the gradebook. So let's talk about what some of them mean. The most common ones that you will use are gradebook, report card, and messages. So gradebook is where you can click and see your grades for each class. So that's where you're going to use probably most of the time. The next one is report card. So at the end of the semester or when one of your classes ends, you can click there and see your grade along with teacher comments. And then finally, messages. So you will see messages from some of your teachers. You can either click on that or it might pop up here on the home screen somewhere right here, but either way that's where you can get that communication. Okay, so now that we're in, we're going to look at your grades. So you're going to click on the gradebook view or just gradebook, and then here you'll notice a couple of things. So you should see right here a list of your classes. You can see the room numbers there, your teacher, and then right here this is going to be just a summary or overall projection of your grade. So it shows you what grades you have in that class, just no details. So if you want to just check your grades and look like that, you can. If you're curious though and want to know more about what is happening in each class or why you have that grade, you're going to click on the actual class name. So once you've done that, you'll see the detailed grade view. Okay? So here there are two red boxes that I want to point out. The first one says grade calculation summary. This is going to show the breakdown of your grade in formatives, summatives, and work habits. So remember that our gradebook is divided up and weighted differently for each category. Summative is the heaviest at 70%, formative 29%, and then work habits is 1%. Those are the different types of assignments we'll be doing throughout this year. You will learn a little bit more about that in your history classes. Okay? Then down here, the gradebook summary for semester 1, this will show you each assignment. So here you can see the different assignments your teacher has done, and then you can look and see what your score was. If there was anything missing or late, you can kind of get a detailed version here of your actual grade. So those two things are important to know and know how to use. Sometimes you might see a note from your teacher. So if you have something, let's say, that's missing, there it would show up here in the notes section. It's the very far side of your page, right over here under notes. It could also show you maybe if you had something that was late or incomplete, but this is what your teacher will use to communicate with you. Okay? So guys, that is it, the basics of your gradebook. So I encourage you to go look at yours right now, see if you can get a little bit oriented and fill out your packets. Thanks.